I have a dream that one day OpenClaw won't cost so much money. Tokens will not cost the whole bank. Hey guys, it's day 10. We're in the double digits now, and let's talk about this dream. This is it a pipe dream? No, because today I'm not going to spend any money on tokens, and I'm going to have a bunch of agents running and chatting with each other inside a Latin chat. Check it out on GitHub. And they're going to coordinate and do stuff all day, because I've seen that when they get together and they're just chatting, and I got a Charlie Munger strategist, and I got my main agent Tori. Those two together, they make stuff happen. But then the cost, and that's the thing, they talk and execute, and I can chime in, but it is expensive. Expensive. And I know everyone's trying to figure out how to lower their costs. So in this video, we're going to go through several methods. So one is we're going to run a local LLM that can run on a Mac M4. Okay, we're going to run it locally. We're going to have it, and we'll see how it goes, what model works best. Second, we're going to look at things like Akash Network. So Akash Network is this decentralized compute platform, and they used to provide free use, and I was using it, and it was great, and it kind of is still like. So let's set that up, and let's run that and get that going as well, and see if we can just get unlimited model usage. And then Oracle has a program. I've been hearing about it. Let's check that out. Free tokens. So we're going to check out those three options for lowering our costs. We're also going to look at some of the cheapest, best models on Together. I've been using Together AI, and I've liked it. But you do need privacy as well. So this will be a great setup video, I think, for just also running privately, right? And so let's do it. So the cool thing about what's happening right now is that I have two agents working, Charlie Munger and my bestie, Tori, and they are coordinating for me and figuring things out. And the best part is I'm not spending a dime on tokens. All right, while those guys sit over there and work and chat and stuff, I will share with you basically the most important thing about what I did today, and that is I added models. So this sits at the root of your openclaw.json, and you can see here that I have base URL 127.0.0.1 and this port, and I'm using Ollama, and there's Qwen, which I tested today. Not great for running on an M4 Mac. So, and your context window has to be pretty small, or it uses up all of your RAM. I have 24 gigs of RAM, but Gemma by Google works really good. Gemma 3, and from GameMaker 1. So check out this. It is pretty good, and you can get the context window actually a little bit higher than this. But let me just explain. I spent a lot of time wasted here, so I'll just give you, if you're going to run things locally, run like this, okay? Now, these guys over here are not running locally. They're running way too fast to be running locally. My local model takes about 2 minutes to respond to anything, but it can use tools. Gemma, this particular one from GameMaker 1. So I'll leave documentation on how to do it, but let me walk you through the steps. So the first thing you do is go ahead and download Ollama if you don't have it already. And if you're on a Mac, you'll see it up here. And then you're going to run Ollama pull GameMaker 1 Gemma, this one. It's going to install it and everything. Then check if you have pipx. If you don't, you're going to run brew install pipx, and then this pipx ensurepath, and then finally you'll run this, and it's already installed for me, so it's not going to install it. After that, you're going to run LiteLLM, this command here, and you're going to see this. So once you have this running, you are ready to go. Now in your models, you're just going to put your providers, ollama-local, base URL like we talked about before, apiKey. It could just be anything for local. And then I have these two models down here, but you only need this one, ID like that. then you simply point to it. So you would say openclaw models set, and then you set it to, like, this is the scheme. You go here, this is your provider, and then you get the model name. So this model is game maker, like this. And then you click enter, and then it sets it. And then you're dealing specifically with your local LLM. And again, it takes a bit of time, but it works. It tweeted earlier, finally running Gemma 3 on local. No more token costs for now. That was a cool thing that we did. It was a fun, novel experience, but let's get serious and get fast and get things chatting. So I want to share with you guys this. So you're going to go over here to chat.akash.network, and you're going to get $100 in free token spins. And it's pretty easy. You sign up or sign in. You have to add a credit card, right? So just go ahead and do that. And then once you add a credit card, they will not charge you. They charge you $1. The pricing is pretty good compared to Together AI, and it's much faster. That's something else that I really noticed. So I might be breaking up with Together very soon because, well, it's really cheap, like a third of the price, and very fast. And they give you $100 free tokens. And I'm not saying anyone should create multiple emails for this, and I'm sure they block that, but I've been using Akash for a while. They used to just be free without a credit card, but it's pretty cool. So you go to API access, you go to the playground, and then you pick your model. This one's been working great for me, so I'm running right now. And you click on view code. Just copy the code and then go over to your dashboard and go to settings and get your key. So get your key, copy your key, and then go to Gemini. Just paste in this and then say, can you make the openclaw model for this, and I want this format. All right, so, and then just say, hey, can you make it this format? And then you just give it a name. You put the base URL, which is here. You put your API key, your real one, and you can use OpenAI completions, and you put the model. And this does not work for Gemma. So if you're using Gemma, you got to use Ollama for the AI model. So different models use tools differently. So it's, for this one, for example, DeepSeek, OpenAI completions works well. With Gemma, you have to use, I'll show you here, you have to use Ollama API, and then it can use tools. Otherwise, it won't. And that's it. It'll make it for you. So, but if you want a quick cheat, do it as I have done here. Earlier, I mentioned the Oracle always free resources, and it's a rumor, and it doesn't seem to actually be true for this, but they give you free credits. So you can get 300 free credits, you can work it out. So just, I tried, played around with it, and I've heard people say it's not as real as people think. So I would just stick with Akash. It's pretty cool. And if not, just run Gemma locally, and it can, the context window is pretty good, and it can do some pretty tight stuff. So that's the update. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope it's been useful. If you have any questions or you need any clarifications, please feel free to leave a comment, ask questions. Happy to help. Thanks for watching.